Twisty? Wait, is there like actually no one with @Twisty?
I don't know, but oh, we're getting right into it right now.
There might actually be nobody with that name. And if that's the case, bro, you need to get on that immediately. Nonetheless, we're jumping into it. Game 1, BYOB, the norm. And we got Kaeon, his usual red fox, versus Hax, the usual blue fox.
Yeah, Kaeon already in neutral, sticking to those platforms.
Yep.
Not wanting to play the ground game.
No. Well, Hax's ground game, a little scary.
It's
A little
insane,
scary.
man.
Yeah.
No, I was playing in some friendlies. I can't move out of shield. I'm Falco.
No.
I have a shine. It doesn't work.
Not like that one.
No, I don't.
Not like that one. Oh, Hack's a
Shine?
little bit wrong on the angle of recovery.
I mean, we take those.
Oh, yeah, no, Kaeon's going to take that to the bank. Having a stock lead versus Hax right now, that's a big deal.
Yeah, but, you know, he's going to sit there and camp,
Yeah,
not
I mean,
approach.
hey, he's won games that way, dude.
That is very true.
He's definitely won sets, actually.
It's a very good strategy. You have to respect it.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Sometimes you can just unplug.
Yeah. It's just not enjoyable. But, you know, you got to respect that is a good and valid strat.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I love this movement from Hax. It's so clean.
I'm surprised he didn't, like, cover the spot dodge. I'm just surprised by it, you know?
Optimal gameplay. You cover him what he's going to cover.
I feel like that, you know, he's just ready for it.
For sure. All right, Kaeon thinking for a minute, where does he want to put himself? He looked a bit too far into the future. Did not get the punish he wanted, and Hax all over this.
Oh,
Doesn't pick up the side B. Might have been a bit too fast for him. And side B is on. Ooh, a little slow.
They're both just
the
dropping
response.
punishes.
Yeah.
Like, it's not
gonna
looking
happen.
not looking clean right
Game
now.
1, you know.
Yeah.
Gonna get used to your opponent, what you want to do, what they're gonna do. Work from there.
So they're dropping edge guards, man. You can't be doing that, you know? These are both players that could potentially take the tournament, and I don't think that you should be dropping edge guards. If that's
Game
the
1.
case. Game 1?
Game 1, man.
Game 1?
Game 1.
Fair.
I always say, like, I'll give some credit for like the first game. You know, like you guys can make your subtle mistakes now, but if we're on like game 4 and I'm still seeing like the same type of missed edge guard flub type garbage, I'm not hyped. Definitely not a hype boy.
That's true. I mean, it's super tight game.
Yep, definitely tight right now. What, Hax has 12% on him compared to Kaeon?
Yeah.
15. Like this is super close.
I like it how Hax, when Kaeon starts shooting a laser and they're both on the ground, Hax responds by shooting a laser as well.
He's not afraid to play that game too.
No,
He's played Kaeon enough. He knows what he's dealing with.
Yeah.
He knew what he was going to be dealing with. But the same can go for Kaeon, you know? Like, he knows Hax is this extremely fast
tech monster.
I was going to say like a optimal prioritized fox. So
That's
like,
a very good way to put it.
He will very much go for anything he can that is optimal.
Or that he feels that is optimal.
Yeah, that he sees optimal, because the amount of times people have talked with Hax about his views on things.
It's wild, man. Every top player has some crazy opinions.
Oh my god, dude. The first day I listened to Kaeon explain what he thinks of this game to me, I was like, wait, we're talking about the same game,
yeah,
right?
I've had so many conversations
Sounds like
with
Putt
him.
Putt saves the zoo over here, man.
This dude playing like 6D chess while
Yeah,
I'm playing
right?
2D checkers.
I'm over here figuring out how to turn a checker over. You know what I'm saying? This guy playing 6-dimension chess.
But
I really like, though, Kaeon. So something he's been doing is like with these up tilt, what some would probably see as like a spam. And I think he's doing it almost like a mind game in itself, to try and say like, oh, I'm just kind of messing with you to make it look like I'm just spamming these. But each one doesn't totally look like it's just like he's not spamming it. He's timing each of them.
yeah, it's conditioning.
Yeah.
You know, one
That
very
was the word, condition.
one very good example of conditioning is Drug Fox versus PPU at G3. Drug Fox is just short hop, like, you know, daring away, like from center stage all the way to the side. And there's nothing that, like, you know, you can do unless you play it like absolutely right. It limits your options. And that's something that in the Fox Dodo, you have to do. You gotta limit Fox options, because, you know, you must bust a character in the game.
For sure.
Dude's a cloud.
He's definitely is a
He's everywhere.
fast-moving blob of air.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa on that preview. Oh, man. But a good game 1 for Hax. You know, Kaeon keeping it keeping it kind of respectable as far as like what he wanted to do with his game plan. And it looks like we're going to go to Fountain for game 2. This, I believe, is a Kaeon, not like favorite, but like he respects the stage.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind it as much. I definitely see him go here versus characters he doesn't like a lot more often. I'll see him go here versus like Ices or Marth.
Nah.
Wow, he went out there. Hacks. Okay, guy.
Brian's kind of tight right now.
Probably.
Like, you can see it in his emotions right now.
Yeah.
He's not playing. He's upset.
Yeah, I mean.
But it happens to everybody.
Yeah, it's a hard setup, man. Fox Ditto is in some. I like to think that some people will say like, "Oh, the Fox Ditto is like so fast, it's so hype, it's so exciting to watch." Try being the one playing in it though.
Oh my gosh! Like I can't imagine what's going through like something like Armada and Leffen. I can't imagine what is going through their minds when they're playing Fox Dittos. They're just on such like a higher level.
A lot to be dealing with.
I know.
A lot of different things running through that.
They got a giant crowd. They got like thousands of dollars on the line. I don't know how they keep it together.
Yep.
But, you know, shout-outs to them because they do consistently.
Always. Kaeon a little upset with that one, too. He kind of saw that he wasn't really set up for the angle that he wanted, but I guess he just stuck to his guns on that.
It's like the, you know, the plop laugh.
Yeah.
You know, but it looks like he's dying on the inside.
Yeah.
It's the same way with Kaeon.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what he's doing. You know, nonetheless, Kaeon, I think somewhere we didn't bring up, Kaeon, the most recent Aeon 3 doubles champion.
Oh,
his teammate
yeah.
Darktooth, you know, that's super, super hype indeed.
They won doubles.
They did.
That was very clutch game 5 in
God,
reset.
Shift,
it was
bro.
2 sets.
Yeah, crazy sets.
I think it was 10 game grand finals.
No, it was like 9, I think.
9?
Because they beat him 3-1 on first set.
You know,
Yeah.
Kaeon smiling and laughing, but I don't know, like.
Because I think what it is, honestly, is I think he knows his mistakes, and he's seeing them, and when he realizes, like, oh, my God, that's not what I meant, like,
yeah.
he doesn't want to get frustrated, so I think humor and, like, kind of smiling and laughing it off is, like, the better course of action.
Yeah.
Because right now, Hax is actually doing a much better excuse me, that was a dry burp, and that felt terrible. But it's kind of just been, like, the reverse situation where Hax is doing a better job of almost, like, what's the word, pseudo-approaching.
Yeah.
So he's, like, he's covering the spots that like, Kaeon, what the?
What?
Oh, my
Dude,
God.
I'm hearing this through my headset. That's the crazy part.
I'll close the door in just a minute. that was loud.
Very loud. But I like that, you know. I'm not from around this area, like this region.
That.
And I love how hype
Yeah.
that Tri-State gets, especially Long Island.
And there it is. Hax
That was a good edge guard.
closing it out pretty solid on that game. Again, just looking pretty dominant. The first game was looking pretty even, but
Hax, clear, solid.
Solid main. Solid main. I think these playstyles kind of counteract each other, too. I think an over-aggressive Fox.
I mean, do you think that Hax is over-aggressive, though?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like, he's not playing that way right now, but, like, he's comfortable doing it. Whereas Kaeon kind of playing a little bit more defensive right now.
Yeah.
I think
more?
the game plan I think just the game plan that he had in his mind, like, isn't 100% working out for him.
Yeah.
So when he's trying to figure out the game plan that he wants to adapt to or change, that could have been big.
That could have been terrible.
It's
you know,
well, for Hax, for Kaeon, he would have been hyped. But I guess trying to just change your play style and your game plan is just it's hard, man.
It's
and
very
that's where
hard.
I could understand the frustration that he might be dealing with.
Yeah, like mental game is a huge component of playing Melee. And if you don't have a top-notch mental game, it's hard.
Yep.
It's very
hard. So, like,
hard.
even right there, like, you saw Kaeon go for, like, an angle that he really hasn't gone for. He hasn't just gone, like, straight forward from like, a higher angle yet. And Hax still just covered it. It's like, what was going on in Hax's brain to just say, like, yeah, he's going to go there. I'll cover that. Oh, I love that. But can you finish this? Yes, you can. I love that. Oh, and the ton. He wants to feel himself a little bit.
I feel like I saw a tiny spark from Hax. Just a tiny spark.
Oh, yeah. No, you 100% do. These guys respect each other. These guys have great like friendship. You know they do.
Yeah.
It's like anyone that's friends with Ices players, dude. Like, you can hate someone that wobbles to the day they die. You can hate someone for their play style forever. But at the end of the day, like, we're all friends here for the most part, you know.
Except that's fat.
Yeah, All right. Well,
Old meme. Old meme. Let it die.
old meme, dude.
I don't know.
Well,
I mean, yeah, well, that may be true. You know, people just have somewhat of like a deep hatred for something like wobbling, you know?
I mean,
And
yeah,
they just
but
can't get over that.
I mean, I hate it, but like, I'm not gonna sit here and say Kid Boogie isn't the nicest dude I've ever met in my entire life.
True.
That dude is.
I'm trying to think of a mean ice.
That dude would take 10 bullets and a sword to the chest before he allowed me to cry. That's probably not true, but like that's the extent he would go for somebody. Dude's a sweetheart.
This is a very big sweetheart. Sharks, very, very nice person. Like one of the nicest people I've ever met in the Melee community.
Yeah.
But you know, the degenerate wobbler. He gets the grab.
Yep.
Oh, that was
okay, Kaeon.
dirty.
I liked it. I liked that.
I like that a lot. He should just, you know, do that 2 more times.
Well, the problem is Hax has been like I was saying earlier with the pseudo aggression. It's like he's faking him out with this right now, and then he's just gonna come in when he sees Kaeon in like this state that he's comfortable with. How did that work?
Shield poke. Shield poke. But
yeah.
when Kaeon is like starting to approach, one of the things that Hax has been doing, like he's mixing up whether or not he's going to put out a very fast aerial or he's going to go top platform.
Yep.
And it's messing Kaeon up. Like, Kaeon has had to learn how to deal with that better.
Yeah,
you know?
but this is looking pretty close to sealed.
Yeah.
Hax not going to drop that edge guard, and there it is. Kaeon going down to the loser's bracket.
3-0 to
Pretty
Hax.
convincing 3-0 from Hax, and I mean,
he adapted. Like the game, like the first game
adaptations.
The first game was pretty close.
Yep.
But you know, the next 2 games, Hax adapted to how Kaeon wanted to play, and you know, solid victory.
And we saw it in the footage, man. We saw it.
For sure.
Saw it.